It's always been about me, myself, and I thought relationships were nothing but a waste of time. I never wanted to be anybody's other half. I was happy saying I knew love it wouldn't last. That was the only way I knew till I met you. You make me wanna say I do, I do, I do, 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 do. Yeah, I do, I do, I do, 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 do. 'Cause every time before it's been like maybe yes and maybe no. I can live without it, I can let it go. Ooh, what did I get myself into? You make me wanna say I do, I do, I do, I do, I do, I do. Tell me, is it only me? Do you feel the same? You know me well enough to know that I'm not playing games. I promise I won't turn around and I won't let you down. You can trust I've never felt it like I feel it now. Baby, there's nothing we can't get through. So can we say I do, I do, I do, 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 do. Oh baby, I do, I do, I do, 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 do. 'Cause every time before it's been like maybe yes and maybe no. I won't live without it, I won't let it go. What more can I get myself into? You make me wanna say.
In all likelihood, I'll probably be the most emotional one up on the stage today. Friends and family, welcome to the Oak Canyon Nature Center to celebrate the wedding of Brandon Michael Tice and Alyssa Mae McPherson. My name is Sean McPherson, and I'm the very proud brother of Alyssa and the soon-to-be very proud brother-in-law of Brando. Whether you've come from near or far, or from very far, in some cases, one of our relatives flew all the way from Jerusalem, got on a plane, I think it was yesterday or the day before, flew over 20 hours and made it just in time. Whether or not you're coming from near or far, slow down, relax, and join us in celebrating Alyssa and Brando's love and commitment to one another. With as crazy as life can be for all of us sometimes, it's not every day you get to sit and relax in such a beautiful place for such a beautiful reason. A couple of weeks ago, when thinking about what I should say or what I should share, I asked Brando and Alyssa what 3 things about the other did they love the most. True to form, as a man of few words, Brando sent me back 3 text messages with a grand total of 8 words, but said that he loves most. But he said what he loves most about Alyssa is her sense of humor, her wit, and her honesty. Alyssa's response was a bit longer, at least. She shared similar traits in saying that she loved Brando's sense of humor, his patience, and how deeply he thinks things through. I think it's appropriate that both of them came up with sense of humor as a trait that they loved about each other. I'd like to add a couple of things myself, if you don't mind. If you know anything about Brando and Alyssa, then you'll know that they don't sit still for very long. For example, with Alyssa just having completed her first year of grad school, and Brando working on opening his 3rd cafe since last June, with more cafes to come, right? That's the goal? It was apparently a perfect time to plan a wedding, right, Alyssa Mae? But they're not just busy people. They're often busy people who also succeed. The fact that we're sitting here in this beautiful oak grove here today is proof of that. But with Alyssa and Brando, it's not just about being busy and accomplishing goals. On the flip side, if you were to ever sit down and talk to either of them, you'll notice that it doesn't take very long before either of them are giving you their full, undivided attention. Equally capable of laughing with you or crying alongside you, when you're with Brando or Alyssa, you know you are loved and cared for. Like I said, when you're with them, they give you their full, undivided attention. If you need something, even if they're miles away, they will be there to support you as best they can.
So, hello everyone. As much as I would love to do this in character voices, I was told to read it like a normal person, so this is a passage from Alyssa's favorite book. "Good morning," said the fox. "Good morning," the little prince answered politely. "Come and play with me," the little prince proposed. "I'm feeling so sad." "I can't play with you," the fox said. "I'm not tamed." "Ah, excuse me," said the little prince. "But what does tamed mean?" "It's something that's been too often neglected. It means to create ties." "To create ties?" "That's right," the fox said. "For me, you're only a little boy, just like 100,000 other little boys, and I have no need of you. And you have no need of me either. For you, I'm only a fox, like 100,000 other foxes. But if you tame me, we'll need each other. You'll be the only boy in the world for me. I'll be the only fox in the world for you." "I'm beginning to understand," the little prince said. "My life is monotonous," said the fox. "I hunt chickens, people hunt me, all chickens are just alike, and all men are just alike, so I'm rather bored. But if you tame me, my life will be filled with sunshine. I'll know the sound of footsteps that will be different from all the rest. Other footsteps send me back underground. Yours will call me out of my burrow like music. And then look, you see the wheat fields over there? I don't eat bread. For me, wheat is of no use whatsoever. Wheat fields say nothing to me, which is sad, but you have hair the color of gold. So it will be wonderful once you've tamed me. The wheat which is golden will remind me of you, and I'll love the sound of the wind in the wheat." The fox fell silent and stared at the little prince for a long while. "Please tame me," he said. "I'd like to," the little prince replied, "but I haven't much time. I have friends to find and so many things to learn." "The only things you learn are the things you tame," said the fox. "People haven't time to learn anything. They buy things ready-made in stores, but since there are no stores where you can buy friends, people no longer have friends. If you want a friend, tame me." "What do I have to do?" asked the little prince. "You have to be very patient," answered the fox. "First, you'll sit down a little ways from me over there in the grass. I'll watch you out of the corner of my eye, and you won't say anything. Language is the source of misunderstandings. But day by day, you'll be able to sit a little closer." The next day, the prince returned. "It would have been better to return at the same time," the fox said. "For instance, if you come at 4 in the afternoon, I'll begin to be happy by 3. The closer it gets to 4, the happier I'll feel. By 4, I'll be all excited and worried. I'll discover what it costs to be happy. But if you come at any old time, I'll never know when I should prepare my heart. There must be rights." That was how the little prince tamed the fox. And when the time to leave was near, "Ah," the fox said, "I shall weep." "It's your own fault," the little prince said. "I never wanted to do any harm, but you insisted that I tame you." "Yes, of course," the fox said. "But you're going to weep," said the little prince. "Yes, of course," the fox said. "Then you get nothing out of it?" "I get something," the fox said, "because of the color of the wheat." "Goodbye," said the prince. "Goodbye," said the fox. "Here is my secret. It's quite simple. One sees clearly only with the heart. Anything essential is invisible to the eyes. Anything essential is invisible to the eyes," the little prince repeated in order to remember. "People have forgotten this truth," the fox said, "but you mustn't forget it. You become responsible forever for what you've tamed."
I think I'll have you two hold hands. Okay. We'll get you a new bouquet, Brando. Now for our expression of intent. Brando, from this day onward, do you agree to choose Alyssa to be your lawfully wedded wife, your best friend, and your only love, to live together, play together, and laugh together, to work by her side and dream in her arms, to fill her heart and feed her soul, to always seek out the best in her, to respect her for all that she is and all that she will become, always loving her with all your heart until the end of your forever?"
I do.
Alyssa, from this day onward, do you agree to choose Brando to be your lawfully wedded husband, your best friend, and your only love? To live together, play together, and laugh together. To work by his side and dream in his arms. To fill his heart and feed his soul. And help him turn pages. To always seek out the best in him. To respect him for all that he is and all that he will become. Always loving him with all your heart until the end of your forever.
I do.
May I have the rings?
All right. There's a lot of flies here, I'm sorry. Goose, when I first looked into your eyes, it reminds me of the first time we met at Fashion Island. I had no idea back then that you'd eventually become my backbone, my cornerstone. You'd be the pulse that I always needed but never had. My relationship with you has always allowed me to surrender to the war-torn life I lived. I'll have scars and stripes forever, but it was a needed change I couldn't resist. I am able to finally breathe when I'm with you. I feel alive, finally able to move. The world feels revived. All that I am and all that I become has your handprints of love and care forever weaved into the man standing before you today. You love me unconditionally, and I will forever and always do the same for you. I want you to know that my heart is at home when I'm with you, and I don't ever wish to change a thing about you. You got that under control. You wake up each day different, another reason for me to keep holding on. I'm not attached to any way you're showing up, because I'm just going to love you because you're the woman I love. You take my breath away. You're a supernova, and I'm a spacebound rocket ship, and your heart's the moon, and I'm aiming right at you. Without your light, I'd be lost forever.
Brando, repeat after me. Go ahead and hold hands. I give you this ring
Give you this ring
as a symbol of my commitment
as a symbol of my commitment
to love, honor, and respect you from now until the end of my forever.
to love, honor, and respect you
From now
from now
until the end of my forever.
until the end of my forever.
Goosey, today in front of everyone we know and love, I choose you to be my husband. I stand here with nothing to offer you but myself, with all of my flaws and imperfections. Every day I'm humbled by the many ways that you love me, and I'm so honored to take this next step in life with you right by my side. As we build our life together, I want to fill our home with honesty, compassion, love, and laughter. For the rest of my life, I vow to love you, encourage you, trust you, and respect you. I promise to work with you to foster and cherish a relationship of equality, knowing that together we will build a life far better than either of us could have ever imagined alone. I promise you that from this day forward, I will care for you, let you care for me, stand beside you, and share with you all of life's sorrows and all of its joys. I love you forever.
Alyssa, repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my commitment
as a symbol of my commitment
to love, honor, and respect you from now until the end of my forever.
to love, honor, and respect you from now until the end of my forever.
Okay, both rings are on. We're good. Okay, now go ahead and hold hands. If I can take that little card for you. Thank you. Like I said at the beginning, it's rare that we get a chance to really slow down with as busy as life gets, especially in a place like this, especially for a reason like this. I've prepared a little, there's kind of a popular poem called These Hands. It's a poem that's pretty frequently read at weddings. I added a couple of lines of my own to this, so as we read through this, I would encourage anybody, if you're sitting with your spouse, feel free to hold their hands. As I mentioned, we're here together as a group to be with Alyssa and Brando. Alyssa and Brando. These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love for you, that are holding yours on your wedding day, as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future, one cafe at a time. These are the hands that will love you and cherish you through the years, and with the slightest touch, will comfort you like no other. These are the hands that will hold you when fear or grief fills your mind. These are the hands that will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow, but also tears of joy. These are the hands that will hand you countless cups of coffee, and hands that will tenderly hold and love your children. These, and cats. Good catch, good catch. These are the hands that will help you to hold your family as one. And lastly, these are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged, will still be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. And now for the fun part. Yeah, that didn't it? By the power vested in me by the state of California as a Deputy Commissioner of Civil Marriages, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Thank you. Keep on kissing. I keep on going, and you know I stop now.
Oh, Willie, you done me, and you bet I felt it. I tried to be chill, but you're so hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks, and now I'm trying to get back. Before the cool done run out, I'll be giving it my bestest, and nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. I reckon it's again my turn to win some or learn some. I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. Well, open up your mind and see like me. Open up your plans and damn, you're free. Look into your heart and you'll find love, love, love. Listen to the music of the moment, maybe sing with me. A la peaceful melody. It's your God-forsaken right to be loved, 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 loved. So I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm sure there's no need to complicate blockade. Our time is short. This is our fate.